Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to add enhancements to our station building. So we're going to turn our station building from this into this, which has got an added canopy, additional roof features, a bench and 3D windows and doorway. So to do this you need to print out both of the templates directly onto card, ideally 200 grams. If not, print onto paper and stick this onto cereal box card. So you need to use a blade like this, cut around the top roof detail, cut around the tabs, cut a straight line as close as you can to the edge of the canopy, cut around the roof and the tabs, cut around these boxes, around the doors, cut around the notice board and cut around each of these squares around the windows, cut around the bench parts and cut around the tab for the new tunnel floor. Prepare the building as we did in the first video, so cut around all the tabs, cut around each of the building parts, cut around the tunnel lines. The main difference with this project is we're going to actually cut out the doors and the window, so you need to cut out inside the black line of the door, and then we're going to cut out inside the black line of each of the windows. Now it's really important to use a very sharp blade to make sure that you get clear, sharp cut out lines around the windows and doors. And I'm going to show you how to cut out around the window. So take a ruler, place your blade and cut a clean firm line down this inside edge of the window. So hold the blade, place the ruler, do a firm sharp pressure cut. Place your blade here and then turn the template and do small cut lines so that you get a nice smooth curve around the top of the window. You should now have a nice sharp window opening. You now need to get rid of the white edges that are inside this window edge. And we do this by turning the template over. Use either a felt tip pen or a coloured pencil. I personally use the coloured pencil because I found the felt tip pen bled into my card colours. I would suggest you experiment first to see what your card works best with. So colour in these inside white edges with the colour of the corresponding colour of the template windows. We now need to glue the windows onto the back, so turn your template over, apply glue around the window edge and then place it over the top of these window sections and press firmly, and this will create a 3D window opening. So do this to all your window openings. And then let's do the same with the door. So again, use a nice sharp blade, cut inside the black lines of the door. And again, colour in around the edges. Apply glue around the edge of the door. Place over the original door and glue in. We are now going to continue to make the rest of the building. Because we're applying a base floor to the tunnel, you might find that the tunnel height isn't accurate. So put it in place and just check. You may need to trim a millimetre off each side of the tunnel so that it fits. When you place the floor of your tunnel, you're going to place it so that the lines are in line with the edges. So glue the base and apply this in line with the sides of the tunnel opening. And now apply glue to the edges of your tunnel and secure into place as we did in the first video. If your glue dries out, you may need to reapply some more. And then turn and fold your building. Use a pencil to help press the side tabs of the floor to the tunnel entrance. Fold the other side up and do the same again. Use a pencil to help press the tabs in. Before it dries, just check that everything is square and in line. If you haven't done it already, this is the time to place your notice board on top of the original notice board. When you've completed your building, take the cutout roof enhancement, score down the necessary lines, and then fold down the tabs, fold down these lines, and then fold down the centre of the roof. Glue the tabs and glue your roof into position like this. Place the roof onto the original building and just check it fits, and then apply a glue along the top edges and press down in place. Take the roof top edging, fold over the edge of a ruler, apply glue underneath, and then stick this in place so that it finishes off the roof. The canopy, you will have cut a straight line as close as possible to the canopy edges. So score around all the bend areas of the canopy. And then to create these edges of the canopy, take a blade and do little teeny triangle shapes. Try and curve your blade as much as possible. So do these little triangle cutouts and then remove the paper from inside the spaces. This is a little bit fiddly, but it's well worth it in the end. Turn your template over and again finish the edges with either your pen or your pencils. So continue this all around the edges of the canopy, and then bend the tab and the sides of the canopy so that it looks like this. When you bend over the edge of a ruler and use the end of a ruler to make sure this is nice and square. And it's now ready to glue onto your station building, and where you need to place it is as close to the roof edge as you possibly can. So apply glue along these tabs. And then place onto the station building. Check underneath to make sure that it's straight. And then for these side tabs, use a little cocktail stick and place a small amount of glue, and then use the cocktail stick to hold the tabs down to the side of the building. You may need to hold this for a minute to let the glue set. Before the glue dries, just keep checking that everything is square and in line with the base of the roof. And now the final thing to do is to make the little bench. So take these little pieces, and I warn you it's very fiddly. Bend the bench pieces in half over the edge of a ruler. You will need to have scored these first. Use your cocktail stick and place glue inside the fold. If you apply a generous amount of glue so that it squeezes out over the edge of the pieces, you've then got glue in place to glue your bench to the side of your station building like this. So use your cocktail stick to place, let it start to dry, and then maneuver the pieces where you need them to be. Use the tip of your cocktail stick to help straighten up, and then when you're happy with the position, leave to dry, and hopefully you've got a station building that now looks something like this. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe to my channel. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to make station platforms. Thank you for watching. See you soon.